Let's jump into 24.
This could go terribly wrong.
I think we should get Old Faithful out. I think we should get the Ravage. Right, here we go. How many attempts do you think? I reckon within 5. Oh, nearly first go. Oh, 10 points. Yeah.
A backflip to celebrate.
Too big to fit in the calendar, but it is retro review time. And it is the twin motor Traxxas E-Maxx. 16.8 volts. Quite possibly the first ready to run RC car to come with twin motors. I'm hoping we can run lipos on there and run it 4S. This one is the brushed one. Brushless one I believe was a single motor, but you can upgrade to twin brushless motors. Maybe a future upgrade. So I believe the very first E-Maxx came out in 2000. That was the first gen. This is a second gen, which came out in 2007. Got some spare wheels with this one. And luckily the previous owner of this got rid of the junk transmitter. You're probably asking, where did you find such a fine specimen of an E-Maxx? I got to give a huge shout out to Model Sport in the UK. This was a trade-in and they had it up for sale, and honestly, I think they underpriced it because it looks like it's had hardly any use. Thanks Model Sport for this. Big shout to them. I'll leave a link in the description to Model Sport. It is my go-to model shop for most things. The only time I really go anywhere else is if it's not in stock. So we can thank them for this video. It's certainly a bit of a unit. This is the new Stampede 4x4. It looks tiny next to it. This, what is it meant to be, 1/8? I don't know. Stampede's a 1/10, so certainly a big old beast. And when they released it in 2000, and it says it on the box, I think it was the most powerful electric RC like monster truck you could get. Let's have a proper look at it. So as well as a thanks to Model Sport for selling this to me, also a thanks to some of my viewers for when I put a picture up, they gave me some good info, let me know which one it was. And this is a Gen 2. Apparently the Gen 1s had all black plastics on it. The motor positions were different as well. And the first gen had a 2-speed gearbox as standard. But the second gens you could still add a 2-speed, and the previous owner of this has added that second speed switch. You got the servo there going into the gearbox. So this is a second gen 2-speed. 2 motors, twin steering servos. It's properly loaded up. The previous owner actually commented on my community post about it. I don't know what he traded it in for, but he traded it in with them. It's in such good condition. So like I've already mentioned, this one has got the optional 2-speed gearbox. We've got twin Titan 550 motors, EVX2 ESC, which will take up to 16.8 volts. Luckily, I had some of these. They were brand new as well, so some Traxxas power cell, 8.4 volt, 3000 milliamp hour batteries. You can see they fit in there perfectly. Twin trays, one that side, one this side. So just charging them at the moment. That one's already charged. I haven't got a Traxxas charger, so I had to dust this one off, and hopefully it's going to work. So as well as them batteries, I'm hoping it will take lipos. I think it does. So I'll charge up a pair of 2S. Should be 2S in series, so it's running 4S. Twin steering servos. Now my Summit has got them, and they can be a little bit fiddly to get right. It's not uncommon for them to burn out because they're constantly fighting against each other if you don't set them up properly. So if it's lasted this long, then I'd like to think they're probably actually okay. 2, 4, 6, 8 oil shocks. So good suspension. Pretty beefy under here. I'm not sure this is going to be as strong as some of their later stuff, but it certainly looks pretty well put together. Everything's got these blue seals on as well. Same at the rear, exactly the same at the front as it is at the rear from what I can see. The links here are just locked out. I think these are one of the weaker points if you like try and bash it too hard. The body is in great shape, just like me. That was a joke, okay? A joke. Although I am in better shape than I was about 5-6 years ago. I was a broken man. So these are the other wheels. Are these sledgehammers? We're going to speed run it first, and I think these might be better for a speed run than these ones. These look good for like dirt and stuff, but I might throw these wheels on and then we'll switch back to these. We'll speed run it on them first. It says 30 mile an hour on the box, so we'll see what it does. Then we're going to throw some lipos in it, see if we can get a bit more speed out of it, and then hopefully, as long as the weather holds up, going to take it for a nice little bash on a dirt track. It's survived, what, 2007? 16 years? 10, 30, yeah, it's survived 16 years. I'm not going to take it to a skate park just to trash it. We can still have fun with it on a dirt track and a bit of off-road and stuff. No skate park for this one. Well, maybe a few light jumps, but we're definitely not going to go crazy with it. Right, batteries are in, charged. It's a nice transmitter, this. Can you hear that? That's the servos. They do that constantly, and that's how they can burn out. Right, what gear are we in? Oh, it's got a bit of speed. That's got to be second gear. Oh, it must be that. There we go. So first gear. I don't know why you'd ever need first gear. Maybe if it was brushless. And then... Nice! Right. Should we go and see how fast it is? Right, here we go. We're in low gear at the moment. Hang on. Let's switch it. Oh no, that's low gear. Yeah, why would you need that? Stock Traxxas batteries. Full 16.8 volts. Box says 30 plus. I don't know, I didn't see if that was any optional gearing, but doesn't look like 30 plus to me. Nice and straight though. Maybe 25 that. Brake check. Nice. It's nice and smooth. Definitely drives nice and smooth. Very much like the Summit. So were Traxxas lying on the box all them years ago? Yeah, of course they were. 24. I'm going to throw some lipos in, see if that makes a difference. Oh, quick low gear speed run first, shall we? Nine. Oh, open diffs. All right, let's make sure it's not going to blow up. Good. Lipos have woken it up. Definitely. I think we're going to see 30 now. And we'll maybe give Traxxas the benefit of the doubt for their speed on the box. Here we go. Oh, I don't know actually. It's faster. I don't know if it's 30 mile an hour though. Oh, 1 mile an hour more, is that it? Boo. Right, here we go. I think this is the kind of place this thing's made for. Not enough speed to go crazy, but... uh-oh. I love the suspension on this. It's a little bit soft. 8 shock absorbers. I'm sure there's plenty of tuning you can do. Whoa, there's going to be lots of that today. It's crazy to think the first gen E-Maxx came out 20 odd years ago. Like 2000. 23 years. Of, well, that's a good one. Obviously this is a slightly newer one. Definitely could do with the shocks tuning a bit. Slamming down a bit there on the floor. It looks so cool though. So original one, 23 years old. This one is still, what was I say, 16? 16 years old. If you look at what we got now, this was like top dog back then. This one and the Nitro. You look at what we got now. Oh, lovely. Let's try and get a clean run again. Oh no! Just missed the water. That's stinking, that water. Last time I was down here, I went through that. Stinking. So if I hit this flat out, it's a nice clean transition. Full throttle. Oh yeah. Oh, lovely. So these are the standard brush tyres. I think the ones it came with are the brushless E-Maxx. Well, these batteries don't last long. Try a bit of lipo power now. It didn't like them when we were doing a speed run. It kept like cogging a little bit. I don't know if this ESC's meant to run lipo, but certainly wakes it up a bit. Couldn't clear that jump just a minute ago. Now it's easy. Let's try this one, it's a bit bigger. Oh no, whoa. How many of you are cringing at the moment? Come on, there we go. I knew you had it in you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm so sorry. I promise I'll fix it. Nobody panic. It's fixed. That is right. Just the shock tower, all fixed. Plenty of spares available, being Traxxas. That is one good thing, is they do keep their spares supply pretty good for even the older stuff. It almost looks as good as new. That was fun, and like I said in the video, it kind of shows us where we've come in the hobby. Speaking of which, this has just arrived. I didn't realise how big it was. Look at it next to the E-Maxx, look. It is a big old beast. I can't wait to have a play with this. Anyway, I was a little bit sneaky with this because before I took it to that dirt track, I did actually take it to the skate park and gave it a light skate park bash. And I'll leave you the highlights of that now. Cheers for watching. That's the end of day 24, which means tomorrow is possibly the last video of this year. And what a crazy year it's been. I'll see you tomorrow.